way. I grew up believing I can't break the ceiling. I wish that I could fly to a better state. I can leave on an aeroplane. Wherever it takes me, I know that I'm ready. Pulling out of stitches and breaking the seams. Showing all my scars and I'm letting down here. 'Cause I know that I'll grow, I'll grow, I'll grow. Pulling out of stitches and breaking the seams.
So, how did I do it? I started here. I think here that's somehow the label, and there should be here the valve. And because you see, to start symmetrical, I started with two. You see these two, not with only this direction, but with two opposing directions. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 in between, going to a single in between. You see, that was the beginning. Or if you go here on the downside, then here want to see these two here and the valve in between. And then I started the other two here to always, and then you see, then you have this here always one step behind. And there are, well, several things. You see, you have to decide. You see here, it's the inner side going above, and then the opposing is also the inner side. You see, so that you do not get a rotational torque, and so that's, I had to do it again. You see, inside, here's the inside, and here the outside's going over. And then, well, here, if it's going above, then it's going under. And here it's also, I forgot in the beginning, you see, here's also, these are the upper ones, so they should go to the upper side, and this is the low one going to the lower side. So this is also, and then, well, really, as I see, I put all the spokes in, so you see, I do not have to weave a lot underneath, but I could already position them somehow. And then also, I think it's good to first do the lower sides, and then you see sometimes, you see it's always one for the upper, one for the lower. So if you focus on the lower side, then you see, oh, now here's something, one free, this has to be from the upper side, and then this is quite obviously that is going to be this way. And okay, now the next thing is to screw them in until the windings here disappear, and these are the shorter ones, and so I cannot really drill them in until here the spoke appears, I think. So I have to find another glue. You see it's this until it disappears, and then 3 windings for all, and 2 windings for all. Here I've simply with an angle grinder cut off a cheap one, and one could here cut slice it and then drew in a 2.5 millimeter hole to put in a screw that is then the windings are removed to 2 millimeters, so to adjust the size, the height. Okay. Nice. So this is a proper size for the 24-inch wheelchair rim for a hoverboard motor. As I said, this is a bit, this is a 30 millimeter magnet. It's 1 millimeter wider in piece diameter, but this will make less than 1 millimeter here, and so this definitely is a better size. So now I can go for the fine tuning. Simply mount it here, and then you can rotate it, and you see you can put a finger here and roll it, and then you feel when it's not perfectly in line, and then you see pulling these to pull it to the left, and pulling both left and right if you to adjust the height, because this is a plus minus 1 millimeter. This is not 100% perfect. But you see, this was only just a few minutes, and this is already nice. As this is the first one, you see that's with a 221, I think, and there you see it's already going a bit above. So here I guess might have to go with an angle grinder and move it. But as here with the wheelchairs I have full rubber tires, it's not really that critical if they are a bit too high. Yes, fine. Thank you.